There are plenty of funders that can help us buy equipment and run projects, but our cupboards are bursting with toys and things to run activities. But we've no money to turn the lights on, pay insurance and even pay salaries. Finding core funding is our biggest challenge.
It's a very difficult time for charities right now in terms of forward planning. Women's centres like ours are usually prepared for the short to medium term ahead, monitoring and plugging any foreseeable gaps in core funding and resources as early as we possibly can. But at the moment, with many of the large grant funders pausing funding streams to divert to the COVID crisis, it has impacted greatly on the planning, development and sustainability of our services, particularly as the emergency funding had a spend deadline by the end of this financial year or earlier. What is most concerning is that the burgeoning economic crisis we will be facing and are facing post-COVID is likely to present services like ours with a tsunami-sized demand for support, which we cannot plan for and therefore may not be able to deliver.
Thinking about the future and about the long-term resilience of the charity sector is more important than ever. To enable us to be the best that we can be, we'd have three main asks of funders. Firstly, core funding. It's more difficult to access than ever. Without our core being supported, we cannot take the time and dedicate the resources to be innovative and collaborate with others. Secondly, tell us in your guidance what you're actually looking for in a bid. It's well known in the sector that bids from Wales are often not of the quality you want, and that comes from a lack of guidance or conversation. Which takes me on to the last ask, meaningful feedback. In this difficult climate, it's sadly the case that not all bids will be successful, despite the work and energy put in. Support the applicant to do better next time by taking the time to meet with us and give us constructive feedback that can be implemented. We all want what's best for Wales and for the voluntary sector, so let's work together to make it possible.